Hey, what's up? So I've got some footage here against a trapper. Pretty interesting match. Super altruistic team, that's for sure. This Hawaiian hat Dweet makes some pretty serious plays. I'm queuing up solo, so I'm by myself here. So let's get started into it. I'm the first to be found, and I open the chase here with this super interesting jungle gym thing. I'm not sure what that was. It was funny though. It's important that you make eye contact after a pallet slam for maximum disrespect. Running Trapper to the next pallet, he loses interest going after Dweet. I'm trying to help the Jake finish the generator. The Trapper comes back to control the area a bit. I think Trapper had that perk from Night that allows you to see auras after kicking a gen. I try to play this loop a little bit. And we get a pallet slam. Naturally, maintain eye contact, maximum disrespect. Quickly, I run over here to play this wall. I maintain visual on the killer. Make sure he sees me. However, Dweet takes aggro here. It's the pallet slam. Cheeky flashlight. And here I notice some of the party is gathering near a totem. So I drop in to get a quick heal and reset. And we're back into the chase. I kind of meander around looking for some traps to disarm on my way to the generator. I arrive at my generator and go ahead and knock it out real quick. Someone left some toilet paper in the box. Noticing a totem, I go ahead and throw up another boon for the party to use. It is a 24-meter boon that increases healing speeds by 100% when not using a med kit. Also, reveals auras of injured survivors to the party. Here, I'm trying to take advantage of stakeout. While in the killer's terror radius, you farm tokens, and these tokens turn good skill checks into great skill checks. Here I'm unsure if I've got the chase or not, so I kind of meander around. Once I'm convinced, I try to take him to this loop to play it, and I had not yet realized that he's got that perk I mentioned earlier about seeing auras after kicking a gen, so unfortunately I lose this play. I'm kind of new to the game, so I tried to make a play here with the trap to see if I could make him step on his own trap. However, I think maybe I made him pick it up by accident. Dweet here to make a fantastic flashlight play. Cautiously, I try to take this wall for the chase because I think this is a pretty good wall to play against Trapper, assuming he doesn't put a trap down like he just did there. So I abandon it, retreating into the boon. See if there's another wall I can play. I notice the whatever wall this is and use Lithe to get some distance. I notice a trap there in that pallet, so I abandon that as well. Getting more distance as much as I can anyway. I want to try and keep this chase alive for as long as I can. Unfortunately here, I get downed. Into the hook I go. Dweet eagerly taking chase right off of hook. Loops back to get me off hook. Luckily Jake was here so we could take care of each other and get each other back to a healthy state. Quickly release the Jake. See if there's some way that I can help the Dweet. Seems he's taken the chase away. Unfortunately got himself hooked, so I'm going to go in for the rescue. carefully I approach, making sure it's going to be a safe unhook. I'm going to try and not farm the Dweet here. It's his second hook. It's also important that I don't get caught in any traps here. I take a hit, try to get him to take chase with me. At first, it looked like he wasn't going to take the chase with me. After I'd resigned myself to working on this gen, I take a peek over and notice his silhouette approaching. So I go ahead and pre-run him. I notice there's a lot of spent traps over here, which could be dangerous if he decides to rearm them along the way. And over here I notice parties gathering for a heal, so I try to collect myself among them as well. Get the free reset, and we're back in for the chase. So I notice that the Jake's in trouble here. I jump in to try and take attention away, let him get some distance. I cannot overstate how good those auras are from that healing circle boon. Trapper seems to have resided himself to patrolling. He lost the Jake, which is completely fine. I think he finds my scratch marks here and picks up chase with me. And playing Killer Shack's really risky against Trapper because he could start laying traps along the way. I find Jake here. We collect ourselves for some heals, which is always nice. Moving in to try and position myself for a safe rescue. I play line of sight against the Trapper. Luckily he hadn't kicked a gen or anything, so he doesn't have auras. Let's get 11 off the hook. Let's get 11 healed up here. Get moving. I got 2 tokens here of stakeout that I can use on a gen should I find one. Again, that turns good skill checks into great skill checks. Finding a trap, I'm gonna go ahead and disarm this so it's not a danger to anyone later. I'm gonna keep my eye open, see if I can find some more traps. Trapper seems to have noticed me. Senpai, hee. Another trap here. I'm gonna preemptively get rid of this so that's not a danger. And it looks like I can play this wall if I need to. I get adrenaline and a free speed boost. Making my way over to the door, see if we can get out. Now, one of the biggest fears that I've had here is that potentially he could have Noed. Could be an in-game Trapper. So it looks like the Jake's already left. Oh wait, no, that's the Jake that's on hook. So 11 is left, and the Dweet's left, leaving only me and a Trapper that's heavily patrolling the hook. Now here I had a decision to make. We had a Trapper that had the party exposed, 1 man on hook, 1 survivor still in play. I didn't really see the odds of me getting them off the hook and both of us out alive. GG Trapper, but I'm not taking that bait. If you enjoyed watching, join me on my Twitch where I gather this footage live. I've been Milk, thanks for watching.